Testing. Hello, everyone. Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, yes. Hi, everyone. You are hearing me over Minecraft right now, if you're freaking out. Don't know where my voice is coming from. Can you hear me loud and clear? Holy the chat. Wow. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. I'm floating above you right now, by the way, if you don't see me. Hi, guys. All right, we're going to get started here very shortly. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. I do have a few introductory words to say about the event and a few technical stuff, especially for the content creators here. But anyway, we have 1,094 people online right now. I think that is technically the most we've ever had at the beginning of an event. Wow. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I'll give it one more minute. I'm gonna probably begin all my recording stuff right now. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm coming from Minecraft. 1,140 people on the server. We had a bit of a scare earlier, a few minutes ago. Everybody stopped moving. And the server looked like it was on the verge of crashing. But my servers do not crash. We are resilient. All right. There's a very good possibility the server could crash. You guys know, who have played in my previous events, how day one of these things typically go. Oh my goodness. All right. First things first, I'm going to get a quick intro shot. So let me actually I'm going to set it to 5,000. There we go. Now you guys are nice and bright. Okay. Just give me 1 second. So I'm going to warp away. Can you guys still hear me? Testing. All right, awesome. Now let me start recording again. And let me go back to the lobby. Okay, awesome. For those of you who understand what my intros typically have, is just one big shot showing the entire lobby, all 1,000 people. Well, now it's 1,148. Holy. So, everybody in the government is actually already within the map. They've been preparing for you guys, for you citizens. So this intro is just going to include citizens for now, but that's all right. We probably have almost 1,000 in here anyway. So, don't look at me, guys, for this intro shot. Literally just be running around or stand still. Just spread yourselves out. Look massive. You guys lined up against the wall. Maybe don't don't do that. That'll look weird for the intro shot. Get off the freaking wall. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get off the wall, guys, for just one shot, or I will ban. You know what? Fine. I'm coming in with a sword. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, perfect. This should be a good. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Maybe I shouldn't have told everyone to run around. Server might explode as a result. Holy. Okay, everyone stop moving for a little bit. Maybe that'll help with the lag a little bit. Okay, and now let me just do a flyby so I'm right next to you guys. Whee! Now you guys can kind of move around a little bit if you want. Simon says right now. Yeah, this is a trick. We've actually brought you here to play 1,000 player, Simon says. All right. Awesome. I think I should have what I need for the intro shots. Okay. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long, so let me get right to my introduction. First of all, welcome, guys. Welcome to my 1,000 player Purge Civilization event. If you're here right now, you have overcome the most competitive applications process in the history of my events. Maybe the history of all Minecraft events, honestly. 62,000 people applied. Only 1,300 made it in. A 2% acceptance rate. Every single person in here is something special. Is a phenom on your own right. So congratulations, everybody. And thank you so much to you guys especially for putting in the effort into your applications as you have, and putting in the effort into my events. You guys are truly what makes these things so unbelievably special. So thank you and welcome. If you're a first timer, actually say in the chat, is this your first? If this is your first time playing in any of my events, yeah, go ahead and spam now. Yeah. Oh no. Uh-oh, server. Okay, that's too many first timers, clearly. Holy. Okay, stop spamming now. And if you're a returning member, go ahead and tell us in the chat. If you are a returning member, if you've played before in our events, oh yeah, a bunch of names I recognize, even though it's going so fast. Awesome. All right. Thank you, guys. Welcome to both of you. I'm very excited to see what new characters will appear here, as well as some returning characters. This is going to be the most complex event that we've ever done, by far. So I want to preface this by saying, if something goes wrong today, which our events typically day one is a bit of a train wreck as always, because there's always something that we don't expect to happen, whether it's some sort of lag, some sort of plugin feature, I have no clue. We try to test as much as possible, but if something does go wrong, please stick with us. Please be graceful to our team who's working very hard. And please report any issues that you may have to event staff as well. I would very, very much so appreciate it. We are all one community, the Purge Civilization community. And by the way, say you die like, day one by some stupid mistake, embrace it. It was meant to be. It was your fate. If you get murdered, that's an epic story you can tell. If whatever happens, I see people saying, oh God, no. All I'm saying is, if you die, tell your story that way. Just don't. I hate to see when people are disappointed when they die. Try to maintain a positive attitude about it, especially because if you are, I don't know, if something happens to your life, especially early on, or you die in some anticlimactic way or some way you weren't planning, we do have a special experience for you. Something actually for you to do. So if you die, you are welcome to. In fact, I encourage you to stay online. That's what I'll say. All right. Perfect. No, you're not going to be haunting the world as ghosts. I can confirm that is not going to be the case. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I have to announce before we get going. Event staff tickets. Again, I've already mentioned this, but if you have any problems or questions whatsoever, please submit a ticket. Our event staff may not be as available to answer your ticket during the actual event because they're in-game staffing. But for urgent stuff, please let us know, especially if you have any issues, or if you need to report a player for anything, metagaming, RDM, and whatnot. Okay, let's see. Right, okay, here's also something very important, especially for the content creators here who want to make their own videos. By the way, you are totally free to do so. Typically in my events, I try to be as the least possible restrictive I can. The only thing I ask, if you're streaming, you can stream all you want. In fact, I encourage it. It's awesome to see the VODs. If you're recording, if you publish your video before my video comes out, which is typically a few months, I ask that you don't put any like major event spoilers. That's what I ask. Stuff like the Purge obviously is fine, but say like there's major character deaths, I'd appreciate it if you didn't leak that or make that like a big point in your video. That said, if you publish your video after mine, you can do whatever you want. That's our really only restriction here. Okay, I think we're almost ready to go. Let's just double check. Okay. We're ready. So as you're brought into your districts, it's probably going to take a little bit to get into the rhythm of things. Again, just be graceful with it. Guards will welcome you. Guards are already there. Government members, whatever you want to call them. Obviously, I recommend respecting the government. I wouldn't give them any reason to suspect you of wrongdoing or crime. Laws will be enforced by the government. There will be laws against murder, laws against theft. You will each have a work area. There will be laws against the destruction of the work area. In the desert, you'll be farming carrots and pigs. In the jungle, you'll be farming logs and melons, I think. In the snow, you'll be mining for amethyst and something else. I forget what's on the list, but either way, you acquire materials, and then you go to your government's building to turn them in. We will have clerks there 24/7. Actual players whose job in this event is to hand out items based on the materials and emeralds that you provide them. So please be nice with the clerks. We have lines. You'll see exactly what this means. And we, of course, if you're curious about the conversion rates, what you can buy and how much of it you can buy, check our resources chat in the Discord, tradable items, I believe it's called. There you will see exactly what items you can get according to your district. So, yeah, anyway, I do want to stress again, try to have some grace with the very beginning of the event. As you're teleported in, we'll probably have some issues. So, yeah, just day one, just try to be calm about it if you can, unless there's a mass escape, in which case I guess we'll have to roll with it. Oh, boy. We'll see what happens. But, okay, regardless, one last thing I want to mention. We did have, for the content creators here as well who want to make your own videos, we are having issues with replay mod. This is a natural consequence of running events of these scale. There will be issues, and we have basically, if you record your replay mod right now, it won't work. The world won't load in. So I found, actually, literally an hour to 30 minutes before this event, I finally found a temporary solution. We have a command that is /replay. Don't type it now, actually, because I don't want the server to crash. But you saw my announcement in the Discord announcements. So basically what you have to do in order for your replay mod to work is once you are in your districts, you type the command. It'll bring you here back to this lobby. Once you're in this lobby over here, then you start your replay mod recording. And then you'll be teleported back automatically in 10 seconds. So basically, start your replay mod recordings in this lobby. In fact, you can do so right now, by the way. You're in the lobby. Basically, what it'll do, if you start, the place where you start recording, that place will corrupt in your replay mod file. But from our testing, everywhere else will work. So if you start recording here, the lobby, you won't see the lobby in your recording, but you should see the place where you are teleported to. So yeah, for every single new replay mod recording, that's what you got to do. You got to do the command is in announcements. Again, I don't want to say it because people are going to spam it, but type that command, start your replay mod recordings in the lobby. and then you'll be teleported back and you should be good to go. Okay. I think we're good to go, guys. Again, welcome to the 1,000 player Purge civilization. It is an absolute honor to have you here. And I'm very, very excited to see how this is going to go. Good luck, everyone. The story that's about to unfold, I got no clue what's going to happen. And that's kind of what makes this so both simultaneously nerve-wracking for me as the event host and also exciting. All righty. You guys good to go? Awesome. Again, if you run into any issues or have any questions, ask an event staff or make a ticket. Without further ado, I won't say what's going to happen today or in the following days. However, I will say there's a good chance that your district commander will require all of you on day one to meet them at the balcony. They might be given a speech for your respective district at some point today, maybe twice, we'll see. So you could be forced to come to the government building to listen to their speech, and so they can tell you about all the laws and all the happenings in the district. Other than that, I won't say much else. Good luck, everyone. Staff, if you can hear me, at any point now, I think we're ready to have everyone teleported. Good luck, everyone. Also, if for some reason you're teleported outside of your district, please tell the event staff. I don't think that should happen, but I escaped. It's over. All right. See you guys.